Last time, the evil Tyrannosaurus from Super 7 was destroying downtown Angel Grove. Our heroes had finally managed to make the Super-Mini-Pla Megazord, but we're still having trouble overcoming him. Will the Power Rangers be able to defeat the evil menace of the Super 7 Tyrannosaurus? Find out today! Next! Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Matt from DDTR Toy Review. I'll be flying solo today as we open up the Bandai Spirit Super-Mini-Pla line, Super-Mini Plastics. We'll be opening up the Bandai Spirit's Dragon Megazord, the DragonZord, and seeing how well it goes with the Super-Mini-Pla Megazord that we opened in a previous episode. Let's get started. Oh, before we get into this too much, I want to do a quick comparison against the old one, or the previous one that we did. This is the box that the Megazord came in. Roughly, this took me about 5 hours. It contains 5 different boxes, 5 different Zords. This one being a little bit bigger, I'm kind of hoping it'll go a little faster. It's roughly the size of, a little more than the size of 2 of the previous packages. So hopefully that will mean that we can get to it in about half the time, or half the time of the total Megazord, or in the twice the time of one of these. So, all right, let's get started. Oh, also be sure to check this time to see to keep me honest about how long it takes me to put this together, so that you can see, if you pick this up, how long you might expect to put it together too. I should say before I go too much further, I'm not very good working with my hands. I've got the tools I'll be using to help me today are going to be a pair of fingernail clippers for trimming plastic, right? Also have a pair of tweezers that will be used to help to apply stickers if anything gets really particular. Using a knife to open the boxes and packages, as well as a pair of scissors. I will not be using today a pair of cheap garden gloves, ones that you use out in the field, or just for pulling weeds and things. I would recommend one from my previous episode. If you have those, please go get those. Okay, let's get started. So, according to the box here, while I don't read Japanese, the instructions will be in Japanese, so you need to pack your patience when you're doing this. And if I'm reading the descriptions right, it will have the ability to make the Dragon Megazord and the Mega DragonZord. So we'll see if we can do that at the end of this, once we get this out of the package and open and everything. So this package right off the bat comes with several more pieces than the other one. It's about double, which is what I expected. The only thing that we're fretting in this case is going to be stickers. Stickers are not our friends. All of these are going to be plug and play. We do not need any glue. And I guess let's get started. Oh, here are the stickers. They're right in front of me. I'm stupid. And the instructions are also in Japanese, so that's great. I recommend, regardless of what you do with the box when you're done, hold on to these instructions. These instructions will come in very handy should a piece ever come off, that way you can figure out where it goes. Or in some cases, if you want to change the way you're displaying it, it'll give you that. So this is actually the instructions, very detailed, very no English, explaining how to do this through images. And then this is the one, just like if you had the toys when we were kids, or well, when I was a kid, telling you how to change the different conversions and get a different result. So, okay. I'm gonna set this one off to the side for just now, but we're gonna go ahead and get started with the rest. Moving along pretty well. We've had all I've done so far is punch out each of the pieces that'll be used to put together the model. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sheets. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go through and we're going to trim them all. So at this point, I've gone through and I've trimmed off all of the excess plastic off each of the pieces. So at this point, I'm actually going to begin following the instructions and putting it together. All right, wanted to call the time. So I have just finished with the DragonZord. I haven't played with it or anything yet, just kind of finishing it up. I have 2 pieces that I don't know what I need them for, and I'm a little annoyed by that. They are probably one of the most important pieces. These are the flame emblems that go on the side. I'm going to go ahead and show that to you if I can. I don't know what the best way to do that is. Maybe I should just put it on the table as close as I can. Hope the camera picks it. No, the camera's not going to get it. Basically, it is, maybe if I show you what it is instead on the, where I did put it. So here on the side is a very tiny piece of plastic that was pushed in. It's the insignia for the dragon coin, or the dragon power, I guess. It's a little flame. I have 4 of them, but I only use 2, and I don't see where the other 2 are supposed to go. It's probably just extras, and once I've confirmed that that's what they are, I will be very happy that they included them. The only other thing that I'm a little something about, there are these flaps over the front here where there's nothing on them, and I feel like something should be here. I've gone through my sticker sheet and I don't have any additional stickers. I have no idea what goes here. I'm not sure if it's something that's missed. I don't know if it's inaccurate. I don't know if it's accurate. I feel like there should be something here, but I don't see it. And actually these little extra flames, these are extra, that's all it is. They used a very tiny gold sheet when they were building some of the plastic pieces, and they gave us extra. Great. Okay, so I have just disassembled the Dino Megazord. Here we got each of our guys. This is what I wanted to see at the moment. So this is the DragonZord comparison against the Tyrannosaurus. I always hated how skinny the toys looked when you compare the two. That's actually half the reason why we got this. Was at some point I'm sure I'm probably going to pick up a DragonZord, and I want to have 2 of them that are comparable size. I always felt like the Tyrannosaurus got gypped when it came to the toy, because I mean, I think if you had to guess in a fight, I mean, it wouldn't have looked as close as it was in the program. So yeah, this is it. And here, just for comparison, I went ahead and we've got the others here too, so that they can be sort of compared against. I'm going to turn them to the side so you can get a little bit of perspective on it. Obviously the bird here, the bird. All right. I still always kind of wonder, I don't remember what this thing is actually called, if it's called just a staff, a drill, a trident, and because I can't read Japanese, I'll never know. Alright, so let's see if these guys are big enough to beat the big bad. Well, it looks like it's a little bit better. I mean, the staff helps. He looks like he might better take him. I personally want to believe it. But if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. So let's see, actually, I want to see the tail segment comparison. So this is the tail for that. It's, I mean, again, it's just smaller. I feel like actually there's slightly better articulation. It could be because it's smaller. It could be because it's a different, you know, it's just not made the same as the Tyrannosaurus tail. It's segmented differently is what I'm trying to say. This one just seems like it's got more curve to it. The Tyrannosaurus tail is bent as much as it can right now. If I try to bend it down, that's about as much as it gets. Of course, that's even lower. So, I don't know. I still think it's pretty neat. I think we need some more help. I think we're going to have to definitely get somebody else out here to help. That's for sure. So, here, just to clear the height gain, we're going to leave that on. Just so that, you know, you kind of know to step back. Anyway, looking pretty good. Again, I thought these things might be a little bit more playable. They've got some really neat posability, and you can do a lot with them if you wanted to ever show them sort of in between, and you're not stuck with one. Like, you're not buying, forgive me, this figure is always going to be a Tyrannosaurus. I can never change it. I can never make it a Megazord. I can never make it part of the Ultrazord. It's always going to be Tyrannosaurus. Now, there was a need for this, in my opinion. I think Super 7 finally put out a decent Tyrannosaurus figure. I wish I had had this when I had the rest. I think I'd like to compare the scale. In fact, unfortunately, I don't have any at that scale. I think I already compared him to the other Legacy stuff that I have. When I say Legacy, I mean, you know, the original stuff, not the actual Legacy brand. I think that stuff is crazy priced. Wished I had it, but, you know. Anyway, it's just, you can do more with this, but you're going to be able to play a lot longer with this, and that's too bad. I'll be happy though. This will satisfy my itch. I'm not going to. I do have a Zord Ascension Project version, which I'll be opening up in the near future, but I don't think I'll be continuing. If that line was to pick up, which I wished originally it would have, if it'll pick up a Titanus, I'll probably get that, but I don't think I'll continue it if it goes on. Of course, then again, they put it out. I might be tempted. We'll see. All right, well, thanks, and I guess we'll see you next time.